Hey girls, welcome to my channel. My name's Anna. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my face makeup routine. Okay, so I keep all of my makeup in this little makeup train case. Skin is already prepped. So what I use for priming is the Beverly's Light Cream Concentrate. I don't know if that's the way that you pronounce it, but it's the way that I'm pronouncing it. And I love this. It just gives me a super nice, smooth finish. I do have textured skin. I feel like this helps me just get a way smoother application with my makeup. So that's why I like using it. Okay, so I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade and we're gonna start with my brows. That's usually how I like to start my makeup. It's something that's newer to me because I never used to do my brows first, but lately it's brows first, especially with this pomade because I feel like it needs a little bit of time to dry. So I always like to start with the pomade first. Now we're going in with foundation. I usually use the shade 7 in the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I love this foundation. It's my favorite drugstore foundation because it gives me a satin finish. So the way that I like to use this is on a brush. I used to use beauty blenders a lot, but I am back to using brushes. Now we see these brows. Really nothing special goes into them. I just like to use a super thin little brush. See how tiny that is. And a black, like either eyeshadow, powder. Right now I ran out of my Anastasia like brow powder, so I'm just using like a black eyeshadow. And I do my brows in a very straight kind of look. I think they're perfect for me. I tried to force the arch for such a long time and it was always a mission to get them down, but like now that I do my brows nice and straight, it's so much quicker to do my brow routine. So 1, 2, 3, boom. You don't have to like my brows right now, but I promise you, you're gonna like them. You just have to trust the process. We're going in with the Fenty Matchstick bronzer in the color Truffle. My color, I think, definitely is mocha, but we have truffle right now, so we're just gonna work with what we got because life is expensive, right? In this economy, babe, no, we can't be doing all that. To clean up, I always go in with a foundation brush just to like really carve and clean up anything that's like not how it needs to be. Just get everything super sharp. Blush, I think, is something that people are always feeling some type of way about. I like to use 2 different combinations sometimes, and I don't like to dot it on my face. I feel like the internet has made that like a popular ass thing. This Rare Beauty shade in the color Hope. I do like this because it's a little bit lighter and that will usually go on the apples of my cheeks. Now we're gonna go in with our e.l.f. blush, and this we're gonna pick up on a nice fluffy brush. And we are gonna put it right at the top of our like eyebrow bone towards the apples, but then I also like going in like right on my eye. I know this looks weird, but I promise you again, you have to trust the process. Now that I look insane, I am gonna use concealer. So for concealer, I like to use the Fenty Beauty. This I do put directly on my face. This is Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Concealer because I do have like a drier face and I like how creamy this is. This is my shit. I like to let the concealer sit a little bit just for it to get a little tacky. And then I go in with the Sigma stippling brush. It's perfect. It just gets in all the crevices. And we're bringing that concealer out. I just want it to diffuse into that blush. We're going to set the face yet again after all the liquids have been put on. Okay, we're going in with my powder puff and we're gonna just start to set the face. I know there's excess powder, but while this sits, I always like to do like all of my powder products. So we're gonna do the blush, the bronzer. So go in with powder blush, which right now it's not even a blush that I'm using. It is a color in a eyeshadow palette called Laugh Cry, and I really think it just is beautiful as a blush. So I take it on the same fluffy thing and I just kind of go in. So I always do that. I gotta get my bronzer. Now that I've done my powders, I'm gonna go over them with the powder puff to set everything in place. Now to spray for the last and final time. I feel like this is the moment that I always wait for. My lip liner. I love my lip liner so bad. It's my favorite part of my makeup is doing my lips. I love my lips. I just do. I always start with a darker shade first. So I'm taking 90s Baby from evettxo Cosmetics. She has been very loved. Then I take the lighter shade. This is in the color evettxo. And I go over the darker lip line, and then after that, I kind of fill it in. Now, usually I will sometimes, depending on the day, like if I want a more matte look, I go in with this Truth Baby blush by Rare Beauty. And if not, my other option is this lip gloss by Morphe in the shade Brick. It's in their Drip Gloss collection.
Nothing but drama.